Hi, friends. I can't. You go ahead. I can't.
Hey!
So loud. Shh. You shush. Stop shushing me.
Stop shushing me.
Anyway, hi, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome to ShelfGravy.
Welcome.
It's gravy time. Anyway.
You get a healthy side of
fluffy
hair.
Anyway, we have friends with us. Let's see who's with us. Oh yeah, the Gandalf.
Yes.
It's definitely good there.
Mr. Matt is with us tonight. How you doing,
Greetings,
Mr. Fella?
Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm doing all right. Freshly shorn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. I know how like a sheep feels.
What's up, gravy makers?
What's up?
Gravy makers.
What's up, our little ladle?
Ladle. Gravy boat.
And of course, the Brinkalizer.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Pushing
The
Pushing
buttons.
buttons and things.
We're macking the cheese tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love mac and cheese.
Yeah, they're good.
Cheese. Mac and
Guess
on the
what?
cheese.
Our friend, he's doing like sourdough stuff. The other night, he put macaroni and cheese inside of a sourdough pretzel ball.
Whoa.
This is nuts. Sounds crazy. Anyway.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's is noticing that my walls are bare behind me.
Yeah.
Everything is compiled into staging room number 1. My wife isn't too happy about that right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm
What are you doing?
trying a little project with these shelves. I'm going to screw them together and try to put some hardwood pieces on the faces and maybe get some glass panels in there and try to make it look a little better than
Fancy
it is
it
now.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're building the shelving unit that you want as opposed to trying to locate one.
Yeah.
Luigi, you look like you're getting violent with something.
Yeah, I'm cutting heads off of plastic lizards.
Whoa. Sorry.
Hit his teeth on his lower lip and everything.
Oh my.
Arr.
Uh-oh. Why is
Look at
Toy
this.
Mafia making a yucky face at you, Brink? Ooh. Lizard.
Yep.
Speaking of mac and cheese, I made mac and cheese with Swiss cheese the other day. Don't do
Ew.
that.
No?
That's
Yeah,
a little
ew.
stringy.
That's,
It wasn't. It didn't have that comforting taste.
It's not
to it.
creamy. It's more
No.
tangy.
Well, it wasn't just Swiss cheese, but I had some shredded Swiss cheese. I don't know why I bought it, but I did, and I thought I'd try it, and it just wasn't good.
No.
No good.
Just didn't hit the spot.
Damn.
Interesting.
Toy Mafia is he's unhappy already.
Yeah.
What's the deal? Why is he giving you yucky faces?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't like the Transformers segment last night. 2 nights
Uh-oh.
ago. Whatever.
He's typing
night this
text
is.
too.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
Well,
Don't set off the toy mafia, Brian.
Yeah.
What's up, Drew?
You don't
What's
know
up,
what's
Vinny?
going to happen.
I don't know. Yeah, don't
Hi,
piss off the mafia.
everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Anyway.
So,
See Eric and Toy Mafia and
Greg
Vinny,
T.
Drew, and Greg,
Eric.
and
Gort.
Gort! Oh, shit.
And ShelfGravy. A bunch of times.
So, why don't we check out what everybody's working on tonight real quick? And we can get to it. Yeah?
Yeah.
You start.
Matt, what are you working on?
I'm still working on this Hellboy thing. I'm still I'm creating my Cthulhian monster, and I'm gonna glue these little fucking heads and paint them on there, so it's like this multi-headed, multi-tentacled lobster, some kind of creature monstrosity that
Nice.
Hellboy's gonna fight.
Nice.
So you're decapitating little dinosaurs.
Yep.
No
Sounds
wonder.
like a good time.
No wonder they went extinct.
Yeah, fuck them. You can either hang or you can't.
Yeah. The asteroid
As a
theory's
wi-
gone. It was all Matt.
As a wise man
Matt
once
killed
said,
everything.
as a wise man once said, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
That was a wise. You're right. That was get out
As
the
a
way,
wise,
bitch.
as a scholar of our age.
Mike, what are you working on?
So, still, this guy. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I got him all sealed and everything. I'll just be putting him together, so that's kind of fun. And then the thing I've been wanting to work on is from Teal Titan. Did these Medusa heads?
Oh,
I think you guys
Yeah.
have seen these before, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
See
a
what
bunch.
you do with that.
I saw some people made customs using this for the lower body,
Mhm.
for like the Medusa
Oh.
body.
Oh, yeah.
And I got this torso chest set from Chris. Hold on a second. I don't want to butcher his name. Chris Jack Crowder. He's a Cabal member. And every once in a while, he'll do these torso sculpts. So,
Wow.
Nice boobs.
Whenever he posts those in the group, like first glance, you know what it looks like.
yep.
It's
You got a redhead?
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know.
It's like Beans and Franks, man. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he does beautiful work. I mean, they're totally top quality. So I was gonna mess around with seeing how I can get that together. A lot of people have done it before, so I'm kind of copying them, I guess. But this thing was only $9. Do you want me to send you the head, Matt?
That's a little big.
All right,
Mm.
I can use the head.
I'll give it to you.
Everybody can use a
Yeah,
little
everybody
head.
could use a little head.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Jokes write themselves.
That's what he used for this.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yep. I
Uh-huh.
thought I recognized that from last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can send you the tail if you need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. I got two of those already.
Oh.
I
Oh.
bought one.
What's Big Brian working on?
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah.
well, I don't have any spreadsheets to work on, but I do want to say that Drew, who's in the chat, I almost got one of his painted barbarian heads when the Legion shop went live,
Nice.
but I was
Mm.
late to the game, so I see it's back
Oh.
ordered. But I did pick up this stained glass window thing from the Dragon Forge Customs people.
Oh, cool.
I think it's pretty
Nice.
cool, man. I really just wanted to buy it to see how it was made. It's really interesting stuff.
What fit in Chris's dios, Crashbox dio?
Oh no, it doesn't do that. But I have to come up with something.
Those are
and
pretty
see.
much perfect as is anyway.
So, is it like cut out pieces of plastic? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. It kind of feels.
It looks like glass.
There's the frame of the window looks like a molded piece of plastic for sure, or printed or whatever, and then there's something transparent dipped in it, and I can't tell if I think it might be painted on the back and then sealed with something on the back because it's kind of rough, but it's smooth on the
Interesting.
top. It's smooth on the top.
So it could be
I was gonna ask if it was like completely flush on one side.
It is. It's completely flush on the
I
back.
know how they're made.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're printing the frame,
Smarty pants.
and then they're mixing up resin, pouring the resin in the frame on wax paper, and then they're either dyeing the resin or they are, like you said, coloring it on the other. I would imagine they're probably dyeing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I don't know, because, like, you can see they're not perfectly painted, like, through the entire frame. So, like, there's some clear parts coming through. You wouldn't be able to see, maybe.
Make yourself big.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Powers of Brink and Biggin!
Like, can
Whoa.
you kind of
Oh,
see
I
that?
see. Yep, I see
Yeah.
it.
So I don't know how. Maybe they just painted the top part, but that doesn't. It looks like it's painted on the bottom. It looks like it's painted on the bottom. So I'm not quite sure. But it's really interesting.
Huh.
I've been trying to figure that out for a hot minute. So
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. I dig it. I like stained glass stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, Greg, I'm in the process of kind of redoing my hobby room here, so that's why everything's out in the back.
It's gone.
Gone. I can't believe how much dust gets on those things just after like a year. I'm really bad at not dusting my stuff.
I can't believe dust is coming from Jersey to Colorado, Mike. Denver, Seattle, Washington. Washington State. You're in Washington State, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's what I thought. I don't know why I always think you live in Colorado.
No.
Like, I have to think about it for a second. Maybe it's the head injury. Maybe it's the weed. I don't know.
That's all right.
Get confused.
That'd be a lot easier of a flight to come see you guys if I lived there. That's for sure.
Mr. Eric von Wolfenstein says he is such a huge fan of Matt.
Me?
Me too.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Last night,
like he's like my three favorite things are full kitty boxes, GoBot, and Matt.
That sounds exactly like him.
Yeah. When you were talking about Super 7 the other night or last night, was it? Jesus
yeah, it was
Christ,
last
I was
night.
Fucking doubled over fucking laughing. I was trying to, I was just in here kind of working in the background and shit, and fucking guys started I had to fucking sit down. I was laughing so fucking hard. I fucking love that shit.
I think I know. I think I might know, JD. Is it
Hi,
possible?
Dave.
Is it possible that they poured a little tiny bit of resin in the bottom and then painted it and then poured more on top? Maybe.
I don't think because it wouldn't give you an even coat.
Well, like I said, it's not an even coat, so I don't know. It's very interesting.
It's either that or they put some sort of like an
ink in the clear resin.
Yeah,
because I've seen people do that where they'll do like a water feature, like they use that water feature like shit, like the fucking train nerds use, and they'll dye it with like a red or a blue ink, mix it all, and then when it hardens, it's like a translucent whatever color they put the ink.
Yeah,
that's how I would do it if I was gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if because this would have to be different color resins, and it just doesn't look that way to me.
You think they put it in, painted it, and then?
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be my guess. Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Brian just showed us something really cool that involved you before the show started.
What now?
That little video that you showed us.
Oh yeah. We were reminiscing about getting tuned up, you know, and I was saying how I haven't done that in a long time. And I found this video on my phone from 2011 where I was hanging out with people 12 years younger than me. And so I was 30-something back then, so they were 20-something back then. And fortunately, there's nothing on the video. It's just sound. Which is good.
Yeah, it's wood glue.
It's good sound, though.
Oh, yeah, it was good stuff.
So Greg's saying that stuff is wood glue.
The resin is wood glue?
In the stained glass windows, he said it like twice, I think. Nerd Forge did something similar with a lantern, and then before that, he said it was wood glue before. Wood glue is my guess, painted on the back.
Interesting. It's very cool. I dig it.
Well, we know what everyone else is working on.
Yeah, with the man of the hour.
I'm probably going to open this. I'm not going to look at stained glass windows all day, but I found this.
The Yamaguchi.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I want to hear about how it is. I'm here because the Yamaguchi stuff I'm not always a fan of, so I'm interested to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah, so
I am working on this cup of coffee.
As per usual.
Did
you leave that one outside?
No.
Oh, you brought it in from outside.
No. Did I leave a cup of coffee outside?
Yeah, I think there's a cup of coffee still.
And nobody brought it in for me. I am the most forgetful person in this house, and no one can help me with these things.
You were out there. Ripping up the
greenery out of the bricks and the patio. Yeah.
Anyway,
what are you working on, JD?
Yeah.
Most importantly,
inquiring minds.
So we're gonna do this. There we go.
You might need to pull the camera closer to you.
We're gonna do this thing.
Speaking about,
is that a dime?
It's a barrel of laughs.
Dude, this could be really interesting.
Who's that from? Who made that?
This is from my action figure customs.
Props.
So
nice. I may as well just send my money right to them, right from my checking account.
So
I got a lot of other stuff.
Automatic deposit from your paycheck.
Yep. Planetary dog toys sale started today too, so they're going to be getting some.
Why don't you move all that a little closer so you don't go off camera so bad? Just trying to help you out, man.
Yeah, man.
I've never even seen that one.
There you go.
Okie dokie.
Is there going to be trivia today?
There should be, yes.
We can.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Well, I just want to let you guys know I'm picking a topic that I think everyone should be good with.
Okay.
And everyone should know something about this. And it's going to be Ghostbusters related. So. The movie.
The movie, or I was going to say like Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters, the animated series. Like,
nah, the movie, of course.
Okay, I'm just asking, Brian. I'm just asking. Okay. God.
You're going to trigger him.
So we're going to start with some dryad bark because that's a wood color.
Wood.
It's made out of real dryads.
Yeah.
Hey, JL. Welcome to the show.
What's up, Jason?
Hi,
Mr. Lowry.
Here we go.
So what are you doing? Are you dry brushing?
Nope. This is my base.
He called us ShelfGravians, like we have our own country.
ShelfGravians.
I'm all right with that as long as I can be a Viscount.
I'm putting a moat around the house and I'm calling it ShelfGravia.
ShelfGravia.
That sounds great, actually.
It does, right? House of ShelfGravia.
Hi from ShelfGravia. It's the wood.
Good evening, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Yep, I'm just gonna slop this
Just
on.
slopping it in there, getting it on the wood.
Yep.
I mean, sloppy wood's probably everybody's
Sloppy
favorite kind of wood, right?
doesn't need to be on that stuff, but
So
it keeps spinning, and that's why I'm having difficulties.
can I start the evening off with some story time?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
There you go.
First story is Mr. Beansy, you are going to be so proud of Elijah, it's not even funny.
All right, I'm ready for it. My body is ready.
You're ready? Okay.
Yes.
So I took him to work on Friday, and he gets a message on the way there from the older brother of his old employer at the pizza shop. Remember the pizza shop, dickhead?
Oh, those fucking cunts.
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. And he's like, Mom, you're not going to believe this. We're like halfway to his work. He's like, Aldo just freaking messaged me. I'm like, what are you going to say to him? He's like, nothing. I have nothing to say to him. So the guy messages him like 2 more times. And he's like, look, I just want to talk. I just have some questions for you. I was wondering if maybe you were in the market for a part-time job. And Elijah looks at me as I'm driving down the road, and he's like, I'm not sure how to respond to this. And I'm like, you tell him that you never received your last paycheck from his asshole brother.
Your asshole brother.
And that the guy had the balls to send you a W-2, when it was an under the table job.
Right.
And
wow.
he was like, okay, but I might not word it like that. And I'm like, fine, that's fine. You're 19.
Find your voice.
Right. So he sends the guy the message, and we pull into his work, and the guy's trying to call him. And I'm like, are you going to answer? Because I want to know what he has to say. Like, I'm curious. And he's like, I'm not going to answer it right now. He's like, let me get out of the car, situate myself, calm down a minute, and I'll call him back. And I'm like, oh, he's going to do a call back. Way to take charge,
Yep.
So he calls me on his lunch break, and he's like, so I called Aldo back. I'm like, okay. He proceeds to tell me that this guy had no clue that his younger brother ripped Elijah off like that and had the balls to do the W-2 thing. And apologized to Elijah, like thoroughly apologizes to him for his brother's behavior. Expresses to Elijah that his brother doesn't have anything to do with the business anymore.
Yep.
That Aldo took over the pizza shop and would really like to get Elijah his money to square things off. Because
that's cool.
Because it's no way to conduct business. And that's what the guy tells him.
Yep.
So Elijah's like, okay. That's fine. And he said, and furthermore, if you'd like, we can sit down and actually chit chat about this situation face to face tomorrow if you have time, because I'd really like to talk to you.
Yeah.
So Elijah had his buddy drive him in there on Saturday and like walked right into the shop and talked to the dude, like face to face conversation. This kid's got balls, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, good for him, man.
Yeah. He went in there and talked to the guy, and they kind of like made amends.
Yeah.
And everything's good. And Elijah told him, he said, I'm going to think about your offer to work part-time, but if I work for you again, I make my schedule. You don't tell me when I work. I tell you when I work.
Okay.
And the guy was like, okay, I'm fine with that. So Elijah has a second job.
Oh, good for him. Making moves.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to that, but if you're going to work for me, you're going to work when I fucking tell you to work. That's the way I would see it. But, hey, good for Elijah, man. That's fucking awesome.
I mean,
well,
I've done things similar to that. Like, I'm not working this day, that day, or this day. Like, these are my hours that I'm available. Fill them however you want.
Well, it's hard to get good help, especially in the restaurant industry, right? Because everybody fucking
yeah.
The restaurant industry's in real fucking trouble, not just because of the pandemic, but they can't get people to work.
That's right. So, and from what I can understand, Elijah put in a lot of quality work there. So, no wonder they want him there. So,
well, he can run front of store and he can run the kitchen. That's
He's super versatile.
Yeah, that's a heck of a thing to be able to do both.
And since he's working in a restaurant too, I would have been like, yeah, and I get to bring food home to my family once a week. And then
yeah, that would have been cool. Never know. You never know what moves he'll play from here on out.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's awesome, man. To actually, the nice thing about this, he gets closure on that whole thing now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah, because it was like, what, a couple $100?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a week worth of work. Yeah.
Yeah, and this W-2 thing, that's really interesting to me because did they actually say, like, I paid him this salary that year or something like that?
They actually showed on there that they paid him this amount of money for the year. Yeah, the whole thing.
Which is interesting because, like, he doesn't have a paycheck.
Right. And the other part of it that's kind of funny that Elijah laughed about was the fact that, like, he was being paid under the table. He was being given like
cash,
handwritten checks from the guy's bank account, like his personal bank account.
Oh, so there is a record there. I see.
There's a few of them, but Elijah was like, I don't understand, because no taxes were paid. That he's like, I know no. He's like, I don't understand. He's like, I don't understand. He's like, whatever. No. But we're gonna have Carl deal with it, so it's fine.
Yeah. So that's interesting. So what's the skinny on the guy not being involved in the business anymore? Like, what's going on with that?
I don't know. Yeah. I think part of it was like having the dog in the kitchen and like all this other stuff going on. And I think the older brother was just like, you don't know what you're doing. You're not rubbing our family's good name in the mud. I'm taking over. I can only imagine that that's probably how it went. Because they come from a line of people who own restaurants. So,
yeah.
You know. What's that?
This is Mornfang Brown.
And what are you doing with it?
Dry brushing. See this?
It's just rolling on you?
Yep. I'm trying not to touch
Mornfang Brown.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to hear that. Good for him, man.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I know it took about a year, but hey.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and it sounds like dude is trying to make things right.
And that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that the whole family isn't a bunch of assholes.
Right.
Now,
that one asshole.
Now he's doing good at his current job, right? Too.
Oh yeah, he's doing really good. He loves it. He's now a clerk. He's no longer working in the warehouse. He's running the front desk. He's dealing with. He's basically running all the shipments in and out of the warehouse.
All right.
He's in charge of that.
Get this kid a driver's license, and he'll be fully independent.
Yeah, really.
I know. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
There we go. All put together.
What do you got? Let me see.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Ooh. Damn.
Look at that.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
My wife bought me this heat gun, and it's worth its weight in gold. Just to get the stuff back on. I usually boil them to get the legs and stuff off. And then putting them back on, it's obviously not as easy. A little bit of heat.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. Not dry.
The primer.
You could use the heat gun if you wanted.
Thanks, guys, in the chat.
So what did you do on your little sojourn, Mike?
We went to Belize for a week. Pretty much we got there, they handed us a drink and said, you guys are on vacation, let us worry about everything. And they took care of us really well the whole time.
Nice.
Went snorkeling, mostly just breakfast, went out to these little dock. I don't know what you want to call them. Just a covered area, go swimming, Drinking, a lot of drinking. I read my book quite a bit. I'm reading the 4th Harry Potter book. It's pretty good.
Nice.
I've seen all the movies several times, but I've never read the books. And my wife goes, "Oh, it'd probably be a good book." And she bought me the first one, and I liked it. And then she bought me all the other ones. Okay. But yeah, it was a great time. There was 6 other couples, and 4 of us were turning 50 this year, and then a few others were turning 50 pretty close to that. So
yeah,
it was kind of a celebrating 50 trips around the sun kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Around the sun.
The pictures looked really great.
Yeah, it was cool. The people there were super friendly, and where we were, it was Cocoa Plum Island, and they had it set up to where everyone had this little cabana that they stayed in, so it was never super crowded there. I mean, they had about enough spots around the bar that would take care of just about everybody staying there, so you had a lot of it to yourself. It was really nice.
What's that?
XV88. It's a base, and I'm going to dry brush with it.
Cool.
Like dry brush.
It's getting kind of brisk in the Legion fucking shit, huh? There's some drama going on.
What's going on? Lay it down on us, Matt. We got Legion's people in the chat. They'll double down and
lay it down.
Confirm your observations.
Let's hear about it.
It seems like people are like real upset about not getting, like, I guess there were a bunch of like sales this week or last week.
Yeah, there's been a sale like every Friday.
Yeah.
And people are like upset that they're not getting it, like they don't feel it managed correctly.
So Matt, it's a limited stock. I bet there's like 5 of these figures that they're dropping on these sales, right?
Oh, the Friday sales. Yeah.
And it's all old stuff, and it's the new people to collecting the line. They see this and they're like, "Oh wow, look, a sale!" Like they got stuff to sell, and the stuff's selling out in minutes. And they're like, "I don't understand. They just don't understand that there is very limited stock of this stuff."
It's not like when Hasbro's like, "Our limited stock," and it's 10,000 pieces.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
It's probably like 100 if you're lucky.
Like 15.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, like all the Kickstarters is probably like 1 of each.
Yeah.
And basically, I mean, it's a horrible customer experience, basically. So that you should just, I don't know, you wouldn't even want to try. The funny thing is the first sale they had, they did have a couple older ones in there.
Yeah.
But the ones that they have now is stuff from recent waves. So, I mean,
I can't even get any of that stuff.
It's like, I mean, they had the Stone Troll there, the from the last All Stars wave, and that lasted for a few hours at least. So
I haven't even tried.
I see that as more of a lottery than a sale.
Yeah, but it's like the Advent. I mean, the last couple they had though was like old Advent and Decay stuff, and I just remember. I mean, I feel bad for the people that are brand new to the line. I still consider myself kind of new, but I guess I shouldn't anymore. But we had so many opportunities to buy that Advent and Decay wave, so many, and it's
that pre-order went up twice.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of that was on BBTS forever too.
Yeah, yeah. So,
and then
somebody will see that one of the legions has got less than 24 left. And they'll go blab it in the Cabal. Next thing you know, they're out in like a half hour. Yeah. People start panic buying and shit.
Yeah, I saw people getting salty about that shit too.
Yeah, it's like it's been on pre-order or been there for like a year. You've had plenty of. I mean, I don't know. It goes both ways.
Yeah. I think things will start getting a little bit sunnier in there because this wave that we bought. Was it over a year ago?
2 years ago.
Is my old boy York finally coming?
Yeah, dude. He's on his way.
Fuck yeah.
So I think they've got them in hand, and they're just now starting to ship them out. So it's exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That'll be cool. But yeah, no, it just seemed like it was getting a little salty in the cabal, and that's like not like it's usually pretty chillax place.
Yeah, it's pretty tame in there most of the time.
Compared to those fucking cunt G.I. Joe groups.
G.I. Joe Uncensored.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard about that group on another podcast, and I went over there and I'm like, yeah, fuck this shit. This is just
not so much that, it's just all of them. It's like are you just troll? Like, what are you doing? Like, people will be like, you know, they're either complaining about Target, they're complaining about scalpers, they're complaining about the guns not looking like a fucking AK-47. It's like you motherfuckers are never happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
That's what a lot of the posts there are nowadays too, and it's like, fuck, this isn't fun anymore. Looking at this, I'm really good at ignoring stupid shit like that, but it's like, come on, man, this is fucking. You don't deserve all this shit. That's, you know, people got in on this stuff when it got out, and it's hasn't been attainable forever, and now, I should have it. You know, you should sell me that Ray Gore for $35. Like, fuck
well,
you,
it's
dude.
funny. Like the first in stock sale one, like I rarely comment on one of the posts, but I commented on one, and then one guy just started responding to my comment with the most asinine like stuff, right? And I was like, look, you got to understand, this stuff's.
Do you know who I am?
The stuff that the stuff that they're putting up on the stuff that they're putting up for sales, like, this stuff's been out of print like for years, and they're like, well, they should have used this time during the pandemic to make more, and I'm like, and then I just stopped responding. I was like,
you don't understand how it works.
I was like, you are not worth talking to.
No.
I was just like, well,
I'm pretty sure they didn't have you in mind when they came up with their business.
Yeah, I was like, I'm muting this right now. I don't want any more dings from this thread. But I tell you, man, the Horsemen, the greatest intentions, right? You can't win for trying. Is that what the term is?
Yeah.
I mean, they're basically, they're making it available for everyone. The only problem is since it's so limited, and it's almost like they should just hold it and like make them giveaways or something, you know, or something.
No, you know what you do? Just you every Friday you fucking do a raffle. You say you can join this raffle for free, whatever, and you get one ticket, and we're gonna draw as many names out of a hat that we have for this product.
There you go.
And then you just do it like that, and it's like fucking luck of the draw. You're not getting anything for free. You're by winning, you won the right to buy this product.
There you go.
That's what I would do, you know. But what do I know?
I think I saw that post, Paul, about the suggestion for the amendment to the group.
Oh, yeah.
People got all fucking butthurt about that.
You even suggest something like that, and everyone just fucking goes crazy. It's like, go back to eating your fucking Tide Pods and get the fuck out of here.
What was the suggestion? What was I missed that.
Oh, let's see if I can find it.
Hey, Starlet, glad you're here.
I know I might be in the minority on this, but I kind of like having some figures that aren't super available, like, have a little bit of rarity to them. There's a lot of figures.
That's fine. Like,
here it is. Here's Paul's. He goes, I'm starting to wonder if maybe a new question should be added to the join request. And the question is, I will not stomp my feet and throw a temper tantrum if I don't get what I want.
I took that as a total joke, and people were just getting all kinds of antsy.
Really?
Well, dude, I mean,
it's the fucking internet.
I mean,
they're letting too many people into the cabal. I think they need to shut it off.
It's just, the people want this stuff, and at least, I don't know.
At least what, Brian?
I was just gonna say, at least it sounds like people like want it, like they really want it. It's not like, oh, I missed out on a chance to resell it at a higher price or something, you know? I mean,
Yeah, I get that.
there's a few not a few opportunity, but a few scenarios where there's something that I really wanted and you have like zero chance of getting it, you know, and like it's some like Robotech stuff that Bandai put out in the past couple of years. You go to the import websites when it's supposed to go online and it's done in like 30 seconds, you know, kind of stuff. And you know, it kind of sucks, but
Yeah, no, it definitely sucks. Like,
but you don't see me online complaining about it.
No.
Right.
We have podcasts for that.
Yeah, but you're not making a public spectacle of something. You know what I mean? Like you're not in like a context where no one can hear your tone of voice. You know,
right.
To find out if there's sarcasm used, to find out if you're making jokes or whatever. So people take it how they read it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a problem. That's a big
problem.
Well,
there's no tone or inflection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, and like you know, I'm fucking around if I say something. You know, like if you're around me enough, you know how I talk. But yeah, I just don't get it. And then the ones I love, like when somebody's like, this group is not what I expected it to be. I didn't expect it to be titties and memes. I expected to be serious talk about whatever. And then, you know, like I'm leaving.
bye.
Well, just go.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to like?
Cares.
Yeah, like you're fucking announcing the mighty fucking 420 smoking doobie 69s is leaving us. Oh shit, son. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Are you still here?
Yeah.
There's only fucking 64 more of you.
Right. So Wes wants to know, where do the units for the in-stock sale come from? Are they leftovers or something? So like some people don't know this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And to me, it's all speculation. But to me, from what I understand, the Four Horsemen just have some of this stuff left, you know, which is funny because they had like a final in stock sale. What was it, last year before they changed warehouses or whatever? But it looks like they still got some stuff, and they're like, well, let's just give people a chance to get it. I mean, these aren't. It's just leftovers. It's probably leftovers that they had for parts. You know, like if people had customer complaints about stuff broken and stuff like that. And I think even in some of the posts that they've said is like, this is all sales final. We think it's complete. You know, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But you know, you never know.
Oh, it could be returns too, maybe.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Like it's not. To me, there's a big difference of like we have this limited shit. You know, like we only have so many versus this is fucking Target exclusive. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree with that.
It's like, here's this wide release. It's not this special thing, and you can't get it.
Oh, Dave says the Advent of Decay is leftover from BBTS restock. Oh yeah, so they remember like they shorted BBTS or something. That was the word, and so basically they had to get a whole bunch more stuff made, and they probably made enough to fulfill BBTS's orders plus some extra because you can only make them in so many runs, right? So many figures per run, I guess. So they probably had some leftovers from that, and yeah, that might be what they're doing.
Hey, you know, be happy that they're like offering any of it. Like they could be putting that under their fucking like sock account, you know, and putting those figures online and getting fucking $300 each for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but instead they're trying to be legit. So you know what? Stop being a fucking little bitch baby. Stop being a fucking bitch baby. Like, okay, it sucks when you don't get the thing you want, but you know, it's not owed to you.
Yeah.
It's like the era of entitlement.
Yeah.
Everything nowadays.
I'm so tired of entitlement. I'm so tired of it.
It's ridiculous.
I don't participate in this shit anymore.
It's not worth it.
I'm so fucking over everyone and their fucking high and mighty bullshit.
Yeah.
So you don't actually see me in any of the fucking groups. I don't participate in any of this shit anymore because it's more of a fucking headache than it is entertaining.
Right. There's no net gain.
No. I'm not, I'm not going to waste my fucking day sitting and reading posts about fucking jackholes not getting what they wanted.
Oh. I would say you could just scroll by it, but it's a lot of scrolling at this point.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even seriously, I don't even fucking
I like looking at
hardly anymore.
I like looking at people's customs and stuff. That's primarily what I like.
Yeah.
I hang out more at my action figure customs than I do the Cabal, just because it's almost straight out custom work.
Right.
And it's cool to see everyone's. And a lot of people they'll like do a double post. They'll post there and the Cabal at the same time.
So P. Ferguson said, "I'm so tired of the me first attitude." Paul said, "Exactly, Mike, fucking entitlement." And then P. Ferguson said, "People need to be a lot more humble and patient." And I agree with that. And then Wes said, "It's good comedy to me."
So
it's all laughable for sure.
I feel I was talking to a friend of mine that I have not talked to in a really long time, and we got on this subject. Like these, I feel like the baby boomer, and their parents instilled certain qualities of etiquette and just properness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Empathy and
couth.
Thank you.
It's a good word. It's a fun word.
I don't know. I feel like our generation is, I'm in my 40s, so just to give you an idea.
We're Gen X, JD. This is like some millennial stuff.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I feel like these newer generations, like the things that we were taught to act, the ways we were taught to act, they're gonna die with us.
It's called manners.
Yeah,
I don't
really.
On certain levels. And the other thing too is like when you're dealing with somebody face to face, and there's a huge difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
sure, but like
the online
chances are this, whatever your whatever it is, like most of the time now they don't want to deal with you face to face.
Like when Matt said, they would never say that kind of stuff to your face, probably.
I don't think it's going to completely die with us because I got a 16-year-old who's a pain in my ass, but she knows the difference between having manners and respecting people and not being a dick. You know what I mean? Like she handles herself fairly well for the most part. She's still got that teenager angst crap that's kind of fizzling out of her, hopefully, but it's not. I know kids who are worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know some parents who are drilling this shit into their kids too. So it's,
So maybe not completely die. I mean, I can agree with
Paul
that.
said people no longer have to worry about getting smacked the fuck up.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I wouldn't even dream of talking back to my dad because that's exactly what would happen.
Right.
No warning or nothing. You're on your fucking ass. You want to say something else? Nope.
Nope. I'm good. I got it out of me. Thanks.
Yeah, I never went to jail, never bought guns at school, never fucking got in any serious trouble. I think he did a good job raising us. But it was a different world back then too.
Yeah.
It's a different world.
A lot more respect. I mean, we smarted off and fucked up, but it was like you can't say, "Oh, I'm under 18, you can't touch me." No, that wasn't applying either.
That wasn't a thing.
I think more people need to start fight clubs. I think it's different when somebody gets hit in the face, things feel different. Things seem different. You know what I mean? Life has a different vibe to it.
People are too much fucking pussies.
Well, there's no consequences these days either. So they just keep flapping off at the fucking gun.
Hey KJ. KJ said, "I will beat the shit out of a 20-year-old bitch boy," and then Vinny said,
Everyone needs a good slap.
"Everyone needs a good slap," and then KJ said, "And I'm 43." Charlotte said, "I saw a kid catching hands on Walmart on Sunday." Hey, you know, I'm not big on violence. I don't like guns. I'm not like you got two weapons. They're right here. Deal with that. You know what I mean? Like, put the other shit away. But I feel like people don't understand what consequences are anymore, and they don't hold themselves accountable for anything. Nothing is their fault. Nothing's my fault. Nothing's my fault.
Exactly, Chan. You hit it exactly.
Hey, look, man. I just when things start to not look right to me, or I start getting like, oh, woe is me. The world is, I just think of that scene from The Breakfast Club. Remember when Bender took the screw out of the door so that the door wouldn't stay open any longer and it kept shutting?
Yeah.
And then the principal comes in. He goes, "What's going on?" He goes, "Where's that screw?" He goes, "I don't know, sir." He said, "Screws fall out sometimes. The world's an imperfect place."
Screws fall out. I heard it.
The world's an imperfect place. Just crack me up.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, that was a great show.
It is good, man. So good.
I've laid lots of times. You're just motioning the Claire.
Do you know
that girl's name?
Do you know that for the longest time, I had only seen the edited version of that movie, like on regular network TV, and it wasn't until maybe 5 years ago where it was on like some streaming service. I'm watching it, and I'm like, wait a minute.
This is filthy talk.
No, it wasn't the talk that they were like smoking up and stuff. I was like, this makes more sense. I was like, now I know why they're dancing on freaking railings and shit.
I might not have seen that version, Brian.
Yeah.
I'd have to look.
They were just happy teenagers to be
just all of a
dancing
sudden
in detention. Yep.
That was awesome.
Oh,
I did love that movie. Now I have the song stuck in my head. Thanks, guys.
You know what I got? A carton of cigarettes. Smoke up.
Good.
How's the dialogue going, Matt?
Yeah, it's going. Ain't nothing easy.
If it was easy, everybody would do it.
That's right.
Same, Charlotte. If I wasn't of that age, if I wasn't 13, I wasn't allowed to watch PG-13 movies. So.
Fuck. My dad. I was 6 years old, 7 years old maybe, when Predator came out. My dad drugged me and my little brother. He's 2 years younger than me. We saw that shit in theater.
I saw Predator at the drive-in.
Saw RoboCop at the drive-in. That I remember.
RoboCop.
Wow.
That fucking opening, I remember being on like there was a swing set at the drive-in that we went to, and we were on the, my brother and I were on the swing set and shit like that, watching that shit, watching him getting fucking blown into pieces.
Yep.
Dude, when I remember watching that movie, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then, man, when they were in that factory or whatever and fucking killed Murphy, I was like,
what's happening?
I was like, whoa. Am I supposed to be
in here?
Am I supposed to be seeing this? It's like, whoa. It's like, I think I might have like looked back at my mom like, that's a bit over the top. That's wild stuff.
Not as bad as the dude at the end with the acid pit.
Yeah.
Help me!
Help me!
I think that first scene just like totally. All right, I'm a big boy now. Whatever else isn't gonna shock me anymore.
Wow.
Dude, that God, that's scary shit, man.
I remember seeing
You
when I
probably
was
think I'm not a very nice guy. Oh my god! And
when
then
I
to
was a
see him
kid.
be the dad on fucking '70s show.
Our
Yeah.
parents went out.
Yeah.
My dad and my stepmom, they went out square dancing of all things. And my oldest stepbrother's 4 years older than us, and he goes, "Oh, let's watch The Exorcist." It was on HBO or some shit like that.
Oh no!
And dude, I had fucking nightmares about that shit for fucking ever. My
Yeah,
little
same.
brother really had fucking problems.
Dude,
and now
that
you
movie's-
watch.
That
Now you
movie's
watch it, and
scary.
it's like, yeah, it's like totally cheesy now, but back then it was like that kind of shit fucked you up a little bit.
Yeah,
At least me.
especially that devil
Cujo
shit.
got me.
Yeah. Or The Howling. That was another one I saw before I should have
Yep.
probably saw it.
Yep.
My mom wouldn't let me. I wanted to watch Poltergeist really bad, and she wouldn't let me see it.
Yeah, that was another fucking that began my fear of clowns.
You
I
and
still
Gary?
haven't seen it.
I don't have like a phobia of it. I just don't care for them.
Yeah, well, what's really to like?
Yeah.
The old
Poltergeist
ladies.
is a scary movie. What's that, Chan?
The old lady scared me. When I finally watched it with friends at a sleepover, the old lady creeped me out.
It had those super high pitched voice.
Caroline, come to the light.
Come to the light, Caroline.
She creeped me out.
Yeah, because she was like almost a little person, but not quite.
Not
quite.
right. Yeah. And my dad's mom, Jerry's mom, my grandma Cooper, she was a shorter woman who had like this real short curly hair, and it's like she kind of looks like my grandma. This is creepy. Like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, the backstory behind that movie is fucked up too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, the older daughter in it, like something happened. She was like, I don't know if she was killed or somebody she knew. I think she was killed, to be honest with you.
She was.
And that happened during the first one. Then the little girl during the second one, like, just had like died of this weird stomach ailment, like out of the fucking entire blue.
Wow.
Yeah. Poltergeist has a crazy backstory.
I didn't know that.
Looks like Paul has a project he might have for us next time.
Yeah. He's been like brainstorming a throne. He said he finally has an idea for a throne figured out. I got a cellar night planned for tomorrow. Should have something to show for next gravy night.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Shit, we forgot to.
I bet Dave's got some pictures he could send to Brian and we can look at.
Yeah, if any of you guys in the chat have
Thank you.
stuff that you want to share with us, send it to send it on in. Let's check it out. I love seeing what you guys are into.
Dave's a hell of a customizer. He doesn't post his pictures very often, but he's a damn good painter. Got good ideas.
He's only been doing it not long, right?
Nope.
Not too long, no. And he's a natural, I think.
He was nervous about it. I remember
Yeah, I
that.
remember.
Yeah.
Him and I talk about that shit all the time. I'm like, dude, just do it. Just do it. Just shut up and do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Shut up
And then he did it. Don't be scared. Come on.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
He's got a lot of orcs. Very good orc collection.
Podterra said The Omen, that kid on the big wheel. I don't think I know what he's talking about.
No, the Omen, the kid on the big wheel was The Shining.
Oh.
And the Omen was the Damien movie. Also both those are pretty scary.
Freaky,
And then Wes says, for some odd reason, the first time I saw Signs, I was scared as fuck.
Me too.
I'm talking
Dude.
locked all doors and grabbed my big ass ninja sword. KJ said horror movies are great, and Dave just said, "Oh, you guys."
I
So
was just thinking about Signs recently.
I just want to give a shout out to my new friend Tony that I met today, and I tattooed him. He does a podcast, and they review and talk about horror movies.
Oh, no shit.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. They have a YouTube channel they just started. But most of all their stuff's on like iTunes and Apple Music. They are called the Hounds of Horror. And I'll just give them a shout out.
I'll have to check that out.
Dale said, "Oh, send me the link." Dale, I didn't get anything. You said check my Facebook Messenger. I got nothing, buddy. He said he loves horror films, by the way, everyone.
Who, what?
JL, he said, "Can Brink check your Facebook Messenger?" I got nothing, man.
Oh, he's got a Matt meme.
Oh, a Matt meme.
Oh.
Send me your address. See how funny your memes are in person.
Oh, Podterra said no, Beansy. Damien kills his mom with the big wheel, knocks her over the banister when she's dusting her
Oh,
plants.
yes. You're right. You are right. Yes. I always think when somebody talks about horror in big wheels, I always think The Shining when he's fucking rolling around in the hotel.
I want that carpet really bad. I want it just like put a runner of it in the hallway somewhere, maybe. I don't know.
Like of The Shining? I'm sure they'll sell it somewhere.
Yeah.
Just leave the spirits at the hotel.
Drew said that he sent some pics to Brian.
Oh, cool.
All right, I'm getting on it.
Let's see what our friends are working on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I just want to say, like, I wish there's a way we could all be in the same room and just do this stuff like on a regular basis.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be
I agree,
really,
sir.
really cool.
Hell yeah.
I know the place. There's like they do tabletop gaming and like Gundam stuff, but like every Wednesday or something like that, they do
a paint night.
Yeah, like a paint night. Yep. I think it would be.
I'd love that.
All get together and just whether we stream it or not, it would be fun.
We'll get the basement and the garage situated, and we can have as many people making a mess in either one of those places as we want.
This is true.
Yeah, I'd love that.
So you're basically just taking Abaddon Black and getting all the edges to the wood.
Yeah, right now.
Straightened out.
Yeah, I was just going back through and making all the rot iron again. So it wasn't rotten iron.
This guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
rot.
No, I'm not telling them the story about what happened Saturday.
Why?
Because I'm telling that story tomorrow night with Amy on the Total Package podcast. So if anybody wants to hear what happened while we were out and about on Wednesday or last Saturday.
Is it the Monday story?
Yeah.
Nice. I can't wait to hear that again.
Tune in. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
And this time Amy will be there to pipe in. She's better at telling stories.
That's awesome.
Drew?
Yeah, Drew.
God damn, man.
Buddy, I need them glasses.
Look at the chip tooth in there too.
Is that a Von Burke?
Oh,
That's
Maybe
cool.
like a tortoise.
Oh, the red-haired
really cool.
slider.
That's from Never Ending Story.
that's awesome.
And look at this guy.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
Drew's.
dude.
I recognize that Drew. Dwarf face.
That's looking good.
I like
I
it.
quit.
I like
quit.
how
Stop
it
it.
has the.
Quit it.
I mean, you can tell like it's the layers in the beard. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah. I bought a whole bunch of dwarves. I haven't even touched one yet. Need some dwarf bodies.
That's awesome. That's great.
That is great.
The head sculpt's awesome.
Cool, man. Thanks for
Nice
sharing.
work, Drew.
Yeah. Anybody else want to share?
Come on, Dave.
Very, very good.
That's fair.
Put it back up. JD missed it.
Yeah.
Courtesy
That's
of
fucking
Mr.
sweet.
Jason Lowry.
That's fucking sweet.
I like it.
Being a bitch, baby.
You're welcome, Drew, but I need to know where you got those glasses. I need a pair of them.
Didn't you just get new glasses, Chan?
Yeah. Yeah, they're in the bedroom. I have to switch out because sometimes the ears of my glasses pinch the backs of my, like behind my ears. And I keep trying to bend them out, and JD keeps
Girl,
helping me.
you gotta take them to the place, and you have them
I know.
be like, "Yo, these are fucking with my ear holes."
But they don't do it right. I don't like the
Well, then
people
go
in
to another one.
Okay.
Just be like,
So
"Look, I
just
bought
Go ahead.
I bought glasses from your competitor, and look what they're doing to my ears. Please, will you help me? Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope." And then they'll be like, "Oh, sure."
Okay.
We got you, girl.
Yep.
I'll just take them someplace else and have them fix it then.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this torso? That's
Is that the spiky
figure.
like?
Yeah, the spike one. Yep.
That's so cool.
There's been some people that already made customs out of these. They're really cool.
Is that what you're gonna work on? Are you gonna work on that?
I'm kind of at a point where I want to work on something, but I can't quite get going. I mean, kind of fooling with all kinds of different stuff over here. I'm kind of tired too.
You just got back from vacation.
I'm old and trash.
Jesus.
Aw. Drew said that his dad's doctor gave them to him to try to help him read, but he didn't like them, so he gave them to him. He said, not sure where to get them. I will have to figure it out. I'll figure it out.
That's right. Make it a song.
So this Harley Quinn figure is a lot of work. Like,
really?
It's like, it's not like opening up Marvel Legend. You got, the faces and the eyes articulate, and then it's just got all these different joints. And I have to say though, it's good.
The eyes articulate?
Yeah, you can have her looking sideways or cross-eyed, or it's like you gotta have an imagination to get the most out of this thing. That's for sure.
So with a lot of the Yamaguchi figures, the shoulders are cut up so much that they don't quite look right unless they're in majorly dynamic poses. Is she the same way?
No, this one's pretty good. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. And I think we saw, I don't know if it was last Monday or the Monday before, one of those Yamaguchi ones. I think it was the new Spider-Man, maybe. Like they've been making some
black
improvements.
And gold Spider-Man.
Yeah, they've been making some improvements for sure on that. Whereas things like that Psylocke look rough, or that Spider-Man from a couple years ago, if it's not in a dynamic pose, it doesn't look good, type of thing.
Yeah. Or which one do I still have that one upstairs?
Yeah, I think so. There's
Captain America, and there was, I don't remember the other one. I sold one of them, but like I don't like they were the older ones, and their shoulders are so cut up that they don't look great to me. Anyway.
What's the price point on them?
They're not bad. I think they're in the $60 range, I think, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, you're looking at like Figure Arts prices.
So, yeah, they're not too shabby. So yeah, like 3 times the cost of a Marvel Legend for basically the extra hands, the extra faces, the extra articulation, paint, and stuff like that. I mean, it seems pretty on par.
Removable eyes and
yeah. Let me check prices here.
Because I'm thinking of like what's the $100 Star Wars stuff that's not? Is that Mafex?
Well,
Figwarts.
Like Figwarts does stuff. It just depends on the character, though.
All right, I take that back. These things are like in the $75 too.
Yeah, I think this was 80.
Oh my God,
Carnage.
They have
The
this
Carnage.
Harley Quinn for $90. I did not pay $90. I did not pay $90 for this. But then again, BBTS bumps up the prices as stuff gets out of stock, and this thing's been out for a long time, so. But no friggin' way did I pay $90 for this.
Yeah, I just see a lot of people with the Star Wars Figwarts, and they're like, "Wow, I paid $100 for this Mandalorian Din Djarin, and his head's all fucked up."
They've been
like the scale is off.
They've been having a lot of misses lately. Yeah, for sure.
So, Paul said he searched lighted magnifying glasses, and there's a ton of different styles. Average price $20. Drew says his doesn't have a light on them. But I did the same thing, and I found one. Amazon carries a like $20 pair that look kind of like the ones that Drew has.
Like for like painting and stuff?
Yeah, like this.
See, I'm more about, I have the lamp. I have the lamp that has the light on it, and then it's got a big magnifier, and I can move that in and out of whatever I'm working on, and I don't have like all this shit on my head. I already have enough shit on my head.
This is what I got, Matt.
Yeah, right. Same.
We just took one of those out of here.
Yeah, but it was like wobbly and didn't really sit right.
Didn't have the right stand.
I've got a bunch of C clamps holding mine to my desk. It's not very pretty, but it works.
I used to use one of those little magnifying dudes that's like got the clips for like time flies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was my little buddy because it looks like a little man to me, like a little buddy, little helper,
little friend, gnome friend.
Yeah. What color are you using, JD?
Lead Belcher.
And just kind of skimming over things.
Is that kind of a heavy wash or a heavy dry, or you're not dry brushing?
No, I'm just.
It's like side skimming.
Yeah.
With a brush.
Gotcha.
Getting it on the side of the brush and just letting the texture of the piece, almost like dry brushing, just like.
That's a good technique.
It's a wet dry brush, sideways thing happening.
We call it the mysterious stranger.
Yeah, that looks really good. Paul said a moist brush.
Moist.
Yes, it's a moist brush. That's all.
Definitely looks good. Yeah, now I'm kind of like, I was kind of out on the Mythic stuff. Like I haven't bought anything from them in I guess a year now, and like now I'm kind of excited to get my old boy orc. Like I'm
Well,
kind
I
of
hate to tell you this, Matt. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's gonna have the same articulation as a Super 7 figure. Just
Yep.
Yeah, but it looks good. You motherfucker, Brian. You motherfucker.
That was a sign of the year right there.
God damn.
Wow, that looks so cool.
Watching his heart break.
It's not the articulation, like it's not. There's the Super 7 sculpting is trash. Their painting is trash.
Oh God, dude,
Oh,
they're sculpted by the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, they're sculpted by the Four Horsemen.
Then they put the slow horsemen on that shit.
Oh no!
Wow.
They don't look the same.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Drew said, "I thought we were gonna make it through one show."
Nope.
I didn't even fucking bring them up. I was like, I'm gonna keep it positive. I'm gonna keep it light. But nope, we got to go to dark places.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
If nothing
No, you're
happened, Drew, I was gonna start poking him a little bit. If nothing happened,
Somebody would have said it if it wasn't me.
Yeah.
slow horse.
Well, you guys are all obsessed with fucking steaming doo-doo, and I don't understand it. I'm trying to help you, motherfuckers.
It's good.
So
Sometimes
who made the Motu animated He-Man figures?
Four Horsemen. That was Mattel.
Mattel. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they sculpted those as well because they were already on a Masters Universe kick.
Yeah, I got one of the newer Merman, and his paint was flaking off him as I was taking him out of the box. I'm like, motherfucker, man! I'll just.
Well, remember, Four Horsemen don't do the manufacturing. They just do the sculpts.
Yeah. The Aether Wave. God, I can't wait for that.
I know, right, dude? Horses are coming.
That's actually kind of what triggered me to start moving my collection around a little bit. I need to make room for them. That flaming horse is pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for them to do their drop their spaceship men.
Yeah, everybody is. Cosmic Legions.
They need to slow down.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's just take a breath, shall we?
Yeah,
let's relax for a minute.
There's enough toys right now that I can't fucking pay for.
Yeah, that's goddamn fact right there.
Yeah, that's
they don't need to be adding to it.
No.
The Alethea Wave, All Stars 4.
They can be our friend and just hold off.
Just show me some shit. Just show me some shit. I don't need it. Like, I just want to see what you guys are getting into.
Yeah, I agree with that. We don't need to release anything quite yet. Just want to see.
I don't want to see. I want to wait.
That video game Kickstarter thing. Dropped a little bit of money on that one. Yeah, they've been taking a lot of my cash lately.
Well, that's your main thing, though, right, Paul?
Yeah.
You don't really collect anything else, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I collect all kinds of shit. But now, Mythic Legions is the main.
Yeah, Mythic Legions is your main, and then I've seen you with some GoBots and shit.
Yeah, Transformers is probably second. Transformers was my first. Yeah. My biggest collection, and then I just got more in because I kind of got all the Transformers that I really wanted, and then I just kind of pick and choose if something comes out and catches my eye, and it's twice as better than the one I already have. I might get another one, but the Mythic Legions, I just have fun customizing and painting and shit, so they hold my interest the most right now. Marvel Legends, I'm kind of getting out of. I've got a bunch of those, and I'm happy with the ones I have.
Yeah,
they're just other. I'll go see something that's cool. That's cool. I'll buy it. It doesn't have to be a full team or nothing, just whatever.
Right.
Very random.
How's it even possible for a barrel to look that freaking cool?
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
I don't think it's a barrel. I think it's a fucking like an ogre mug.
That's what I
Isn't
thought
there a
it
little
was.
handle on the side?
There is,
yeah.
and there's a hole in each end, so it's like a sippy cup for an ogre.
Just need to make a straw.
A little
Oh,
umbrella.
bendy straw coming out of it.
Yeah, a little boat drink.
Yeah, there you go.
Put a little umbrella on it.
Yep. Fucking 9 pounds of fruit.
So, Paul says he got into Mythics shortly after Arethyr closed. So Paul, there is going to be a proper in-stock sale come soon. Soon is relative, but as soon as they're done shipping out everybody's stuff, there's going to be another in-stock sale for
when
the
do we get a
Arethyr
proper All-Stars in-stock sale?
That's supposed to be coming up too. I think they're gonna mix that in with the.
No, wait,
Arethyr
the
wave.
one with Hordak in them? They already did that one. They already did that
Well,
in stock
they
sale.
were sold out like as soon as they went up.
That's what I'm talking about. See? That's what happens.
I mean, they lasted a day or so, didn't they?
No.
That
no.
first in stock sale? Actually, you know what? I don't know. I can't remember now.
I can't. Here's the thing. I haven't bothered to get on to try to order anything because it just feels a little.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I'm going to order anything from the Four Horsemen, I'm pre-ordering it and hopefully coming across them at a convention in the not so distant future so I can scoop up some things at that point, you know?
Well, maybe we'll see them in May?
Maybe.
By the way, Matt, you need to make a trip down here in May.
Yeah.
What's in May?
Toy-Con.
Toy-Con.
Yeah.
May 22nd.
May 22nd, so that's like a month away?
Yep.
Well, a month and a half, we'll say.
I'll definitely try to do that because what, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
It's in Jersey. It's near Dust. You can stay with Dust.
I could stay with Dust.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a thing. But do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Why
I
would
do.
it not be a good idea?
I don't know.
You got your
my what?
You got your card, don't you?
Your tetanus shot. You got your papers.
Yeah, I got the first one, and I'm kind of on the fence about the second. But yeah, I think I'd be down for that.
Cool.
Is that going to be like the first big thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Ooh, check the chat.
I am.
What?
I am on it.
Yes. Sorry.
I'm getting there. Ooh, look at that one.
More stuff from our friends in the chat.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So, or just our friends
Whoa.
in general. Wes wants to know where at in Jersey. What's the name of the town?
In Parsippany.
Parsippany. Yeah, I always forget the name of it.
Or is it Wayne? I think it's in Wayne now.
I think it's in Wayne.
Is it Wayne?
Yeah, because I don't think it's it's not in the same place.
Gord said Wayne, so it's in Wayne, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's probably like 5 hours from me, maybe 4. Definitely doable.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it.
Drew said, have you guys seen the wolf mount on Facebook?
The wolf mount?
Yeah. You haven't seen that?
Mm-mm.
All right. Here we got some incoming things from Mr. Energon Addict.
Oh, sweet.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
He said this is some older stuff that he's worked on.
Wow.
So look at this. This is, I see mythic arms and mythic legs and a custom head. But what is this? Like he borrowed this from somewhere.
I believe
he does a lot of kit
Lord of the
bashing.
Rings.
Yeah.
He does kit bash, yeah.
Wow.
That's fucking
And then
cool.
look at this guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that hammer. Jeez.
Fuck yeah.
The fucking
That's
meat
awesome.
tenderizer.
You know what's interesting?
I love those pauldrons.
Is this picture was taken at the Pinkerton house. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
I know this kitchen.
Mhm. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think this is a custom you might have done for Chris, actually.
I believe you are correct.
Yep.
That's awesome.
That is.
He's got the dead eye. And another orcish.
That's cool.
Dude, I like this. Look at this. It's kind of like the power sword, but
Oh
not.
yeah.
Look at that.
What's he standing on?
This looks like something maybe borrowed from like Game of Thrones or something. This is pretty cool. And yeah, dude. Yeah, he's standing on a little foam thing here.
A little diorama.
Oh, it's
That's
a
true.
WWE figure underneath it.
Oh,
I know which
okay.
figures he's talking about.
Yeah, look at
You
that.
could buy these. You could buy these wrestler figures, and you could like tear them apart and change their armor, and you know what I mean. It had...
That is so awesome. I
love that
so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big old belly.
That's so good.
Like this too.
Aw.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And look at this guy.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
I love that. That torso is awesome.
Yeah.
That's a leather action figure custom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dave, these are great. Like
Yeah.
these are super freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Wow. I love them. Wow.
Yeah, so like I recognize like these are like Kronaw's thighs, but like he's got them pegged in.
Yeah, the boots and the shin guards are definitely something else.
Yeah, look, that's great. And the gauntlets and
The leather. Yeah.
the
Yep.
hands.
Looks like they fit on there pretty good.
That's super good, man. Wow. Wow.
And
Oh yeah, look at that fucking thing.
Wow.
Jeez. That's fucking
Holy
sweet.
crap.
Jeez.
It's so good.
That is good, yeah.
And look at these guys.
What?
Wow.
It's like so.
That's a good picture too.
Yeah, there's like these fury
Wow.
goblins
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of goblins.
That's so good.
What's this diode, Dave? There's like water in here and stuff.
Well, I just put it in my iguana's tank, and I snapped a photo.
Go on.
Wow.
All right. So stay tuned for more. There's more coming
Yeah.
up.
That's so good. Wow.
Thanks for sharing, Dave.
Those are great.
Those are great. Yep.
I don't know what's up with this color, but it won't fucking mix.
Dagobah Dio, he says.
A what?
It's a Dagobah Dio.
Oh.
So, if any of you guys got this Hunter figure from the Bad Batch,
No, not yet.
he is not good. His face looks awful. This is the worst face sculpt, like face paint I've seen.
Really? Make him big, Brian. I want to see. Please.
Is that the one where he's got that big spot on the side of his face?
Yeah, he's got big doo-doo stain on his face. Like, I fell on the potty. Like, it looks so bad.
In the body.
Hi, I fell in the potty.
Word Matt less likely to use potty. That's funny.
No, he does. Like, the articulation is good. He only can he comes with a blast pistol, like a blast rifle-ish pistol, and a knife and a backpack and a helmet. And like he can't hold the pistol really in his offhand. I'm not. This is swing and a miss, Hasbro. Swinging like he looks good with his helmet on. You know, but he doesn't look good. He doesn't look good with like. His face looks bad, dude.
I think I just got silver paint in my eye.
Oh no. What silver are you using right now?
Looks like he was in a porta potty and somebody kicked it over.
Yeah. No, or he's the creepy guy at the county fair that actually crawls in the porta sand. Like there's always like one or two of those cases a year where it's like, man found in porta potty in the tank.
Seriously?
So this is from Drew. Yeah. So this is from Drew. I think this is the default out of the box.
Cool.
Wow.
Drew, what I want to know what's this? What's this about? Well, like, there's some,
Yeah.
I want to know what this is. Is that what that is?
It looks like
almost looks like a chess piece or something.
Yeah.
And what's this wolf? Cool. Like what's this from?
Yeah, where's that come from?
So I think he turned it into this.
Whoa, dude.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Drew, the show's yours. The show is yours.
So is this like some kind of like samurai like armor?
There's
look,
samurai swords.
He's got this right.
Oh yeah.
Something going on there.
Is Drew a ninja?
He might be.
He might be.
Samurai master, maybe.
Don't break into Drew's house. We'll fucking cut you in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at. So did you make the stuff to go on this wolf?
Holy shit!
I've never seen anything like that before.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Man, that is wicked. Look how big it is. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Oh, Drew said that's not mine. It will be up for pre-order soon. From D20, I think is the studio, Greg T says.
Oh, I see.
So D20 Studios? Paul said, I want to know more about that S&M chair. You would.
You think that's a spanky chair, Paul?
Oh, so this is an item coming soon. I get it now. From D20 Studios.
That's a good size wolf.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Because that was Gino the Crusher on its back.
Yeah, so it's interesting, right? It's like highly detailed, but I mean, if you look at it, it's just it just looks like this arm moves and the other arm moves. So it's basically just a really cool looking mount,
Yeah.
I'll take two.
Paul said he's willing to give it a try and report back. I think he's talking about the chair.
The spanky chair?
Yeah, I think so. Dave, I want it too. Greg T says it's in the Taiwan Mythic Legions group.
Taiwan?
There's I don't know anything.
You know what I bet's real wild group? The Australian Mythic Legions group.
Yo, I heard they're off the hook.
I bet that's fucking like, oi mate, you fucking didn't give me my Juno the Crusher. Fucking I'll be Gullivered. What? The fuck does that even mean?
Drew and Greg say it has more articulation. That is a prototype.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. They don't call me the analyzer for nothing. That's first thing I look for. Check those joints.
Well, I'll be Gullivered.
Gullivered.
Paul said, "I'll come back looking like that Bad Batch figure."
Yeah, no shit. Like it all dookie in your face. What a
Like
poo-poo chair.
Got a dirty swirly.
Ah, so fucking bad.
KJ Smith said VC Toys on Instagram also showed it and will have it on the website with the same name. They are a trusted seller.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Now.
So you can it seems like you can pop the skull face on and then, so to speak, and then have the wolf head. Like it's the same body, right?
Seems that way.
Seems that way.
VC
like
Toys on Instagram. Let's see here.
Yeah, I definitely need to keep an eye out for that. Every time I almost get ahead of the game and get all my credit cards pay off, this shit comes out, and it's like, God damn it. Here we go again.
Yep.
Back on the wheel. Would you guys be satisfied if we got half the stuff we get now?
I mean,
Oh, damn it.
what do you mean, Mythic Legion wise? Or?
Like all these lines. It seems like they have to push out all these multiple waves, and it's like I feel like Hasbro in a year they probably do what 40, 50 new figures.
At least.
Yeah,
At least, right?
Probably just Marvel Legends, probably 40.
Yeah.
Like I would be totally fine with half of everything. Like if they were releasing 50 figures this year, release 25.
Yeah.
Like especially these saturated markets, you know?
Yeah. I have a bad habit. If it kind of dries up, I'll actually go look for something to buy that I normally wouldn't buy.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
I think-
Pacific Rim, when that came out, there was not a whole lot going on. I'm like, oh, these are cool. So I started buying all those up. And
So
kinda
Matt,
people-
I can agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it would give them the chance to actually make enough of these toys to send, you remember them fucking toy shelves in the fucking 80s and 90s, man. They were always chocked full
Stocked.
of toys. They were stocked everywhere. And I think if they weren't so fucking gung-ho and releasing 10 new figures a month, they could keep up with that demand.
You're right.
And everybody would be happy.
Ish.
What? Ish. Yeah. What do you say?
The green stuff.
What about the green stuff? Oh, should I put some on there?
Sorry.
JD, are you gonna
This
give it
green
like
stuff.
Are you gonna give it like a froth or anything like that, or
No.
what are they
Froth.
drinking? Like a root beer in there,
I
or
don't know.
a nice
Oh,
mead?
bubbles.
A little tarnish or something. I don't know. Know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
little spillage running down the side.
I agree with Dave. It's way too much too fast. It is.
Yeah.
I don't even want to. Some of it I don't even care about because it's happening too quickly.
Yeah.
It's lost its appeal.
Like,
See, but this is
So-
what's great about collecting Super 7, because they're super late and nothing's coming out. Matt,
Get
I
'em
mean,
started.
they're the toy company for you, dude.
Mm.
They
mhm.
barely put out anything.
Or the way
Brian, unlike others, I disregard my own leavings. I don't pay it. No, never mind. I did want to buy a Super 7 once, though. I wanted that old dirty bastard fig.
Yeah.
But I would never open it because it's like, oh, I have this dude that mildly looks like ODB. Cool.
Mildly.
Right. If you were drunk, high, and only had one eye, that's what old dirty bastard would look like.
Look at that.
Charlotte said, I saw some Joes at Walmart finally. Was like,
Real
about
rust.
time I see this, and headed to the Transformers. So that is homemade rust.
Nice. Ouch.
That is water.
Just getting it a little moist. Have a great night, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Take care, Paul.
Wes says Matt has a hidden room with a Super 7 shrine.
Yeah. That's been my game all along.
Mm-hmm.
My kink is a saying I hate something when I actually really love it. So I'm hurting myself, but I like it. That's what I'm into.
So
I'm gonna start buying all this stuff and making sure they get sent to Matt's house. All the Super 7 stuff.
Yay, we get to play with real rust. Love this.
These links. Greg sent me some links. They're like screwing around my resolution here. This is weird.
It's real easy to make, Charlotte. The rust is really easy. Just doesn't smell great in process.
No,
but it's doing like the chemical reaction thing, so of course it's gonna smell funny.
Let's see here.
So basically, you take like the
there we go.
The stainless steel scrubby steel wool pads, get like the really fine ones, stick it in a jar and put vinegar in it, and it just it'll start to rust immediately.
Yeah, leave it in the sun, it'll
rust faster.
Yep. Let it outside for like a day. Leave the container open, but make sure you put it in glass. And you don't necessarily want to put a lid on it because it's going to actually eat the lid.
And just take a wet brush and just smear it on something. As it dries, you'll see the rust like spread throughout wherever you put the wet brush.
Oh wow.
There we go.
Nice. That looks good.
And it'll get like chunks in it and stuff, so you'll get like really cool effects with it. And then you can just clear coat it afterwards. And it's good to go. Super easy. Playing with chemical reactions.
Science.
Then you don't have to worry about trying to find a paint color that's close enough to rust, or you want to put chunks on something or whatever. You can, if you look at that jar, it's got chunks on the side that he can like.
I mean, even down in the bottom there's chunks.
Yeah, and it's cheap. It's a super cheap way to do that shit too. Because if you've got steel wool pads, you just fucking dump some vinegar in it.
Right.
Good to go. You don't have to worry about blowing money on expensive fucking painting treatments and stuff.
All right, guys. I'm going to bounce out. I got to get up early tomorrow, and it's going to be a long finish to the week.
Okay.
All right.
But as always, I cut some heads off. I did a little bit of foam sculpting. So we're getting there. It's a process.
Got anything you want to show yet, or are you gonna wait?
No, I'm waiting till I'm more. I'll show you guys this little head.
Okay, I want to see. Ah, rah, rah.
Look at this guy. Look at how like derpy this guy is.
That's great.
Which way did he go? Which way did
You call me George.
That's awesome.
Hey there, George.
But I will check with you guys in 2 weeks, and we'll continue with this gravy life we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not busy tomorrow night, jump in the chat with the ladies.
I
gotta
try.
swing.
Okay, I will endeavor to make it. I will endeavor to make it.
At least at the beginning of the show.
All right.
All
Have
right.
a good night, Matt.
All right. Night, guys.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Matt.
All right. Now, the finishing touch.
Oh yeah,
What's that?
That oxide
that's one of my favorite paints.
color.
I don't know how to say that word that it is though. Nah.
You guys turned me on to that color.
Nahilac.
Did you get any yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it turned out it was. I love it.
Nice. Yeah, I like the way
I haven't quite mastered it, but I really like it.
I like the way it finishes.
Mhm.
So it's like kind of one of those things where wherever water would run or sit, that's just put it in those places. Kind of like shading something, sort of.
Mhm.
At least that's how he explained it to me, because I didn't know how you say it either.
All right, I have something to share that Greg
Okay.
shared with us. It was about the wolf.
Oh.
Oh, what is he doing?
Wow.
Alright. So here's the wolf, and so we can see that it does have more articulation.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that was
elbows.
just the prototype.
Oh, it looks like ankle rockers on the back too, or at least ankle or toe articulation or whatever.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And it is large.
Wow.
Charge, just like Marge.
There we go.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's fucking cool.
Gimme.
Oh, the jaw opens and closes.
Dude, that thing is dope.
I love the way the fur's sculpted. That is super cool.
Look at all those pieces. How much do you guys think that's going to cost?
Makes me nervous to
question.
consider it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna guess $60.
You think that's it?
That's it? I was
Yeah.
thinking 200.
200.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Mike. Wes said he'll take 5, please.
Fuck yeah, it was. I think this is one of those things where I'm going to have to get it no matter what it costs.
Wow.
My Marvel Legends collection will get smaller and smaller.
Yeah. Oh, we're showing articulation now.
Do we know what company this is?
D20 Studios, something like that.
Oh. Ratchet? Is that what that was?
Yeah, I think that was.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
And I tell you, man, once they get the technology all together, then basically, why do I hear something playing? What's going on?
I don't.
There it goes. All right, it stopped.
I can hear it.
I got. Yeah.
It's like they can start just sculpting other things too.
Yeah.
Giant cats, giant.
Dragons.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm in.
I need a dragon in here somewhere.
Yeah.
What's interesting though is like I mean, obviously we've seen a lot from, our friends of the Mythics with the MAFC and the planetary dog toys and so on and so forth, right? And it's like Mythic Legion's starting to catch on. It's like people are making upgrade kits, It's kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, Doctor
Yeah.
Wu.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but it's like, yeah, I mean, come on, Mythic Legion's what? I mean, they scale with themselves, they scale with Matty Collector, they scale with um, Thundercats, right? Turtles Ultimates, everything in that whole Super 7 line.
Right.
So
7-inch.
it's like, I mean, so this is a pretty specific scale, right? I mean, you might be able to get some of your smaller 6-inch figures to look good riding that wolf, but I mean, obviously, if they're going to be making it for that 7 scale or heroic sensitive scale or whatever they are, right? So it's really interesting. It's like because the proof is in the pudding there. The mythic fan base will go out and get that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They're insatiable, so it's smart.
Good
Smart
word.
thing to do. Yep. Dom wants to know if we're doing a hangout tonight. Dom, do you just want to come in and hang out?
Dom, jump in. Come on, buddy. Where you at?
Yeah, come on.
Maybe I'll just trick him. Maybe he doesn't even know there's a show going on, and I'm just gonna send him this link. And
Do you think he doesn't know?
yeah, because he just hit me up personally. There you go.
Not that
Whoa.
Huh?
It's just the barrel looks so good, even from a distance on camera. It looks really good.
Yeah, come on. All right, there. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It just looks really cool. Just giving it a little bit of what is this silver you're using called?
Yeah, just punching the silver back up. This is that Rune Fang.
Rune Fang.
Silver.
It looks really, really good.
Keep hitting it here. There we go.
I like how you just use the wet brush to clean it up right there.
If you're quick,
you can get it.
You can get it.
All right. Let's see it.
Focus.
Focus.
Focus. Exactly. Focus. Come on, damn it.
Looks pretty damn good, JD.
There you go.
There.
Wow. Dirty, beat up old barrel. Looks really good.
Do you want a side of tetanus with your mead?
Yeah,
right. Right.
I mean, we can. Let's see here. We can.
So what's with the hole on top?
There's one in the bottom too.
Yeah.
That's how he's been getting it on the sticks.
Oh. Well, it's interesting. So I thought it was a Stein, but is it more like a medieval briefcase?
I mean, I guess it could be. Or it could just be like a bludgeoning and like something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or knock a door down with it. I mean, who knows?
I think there.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Because I thought there was like liquid molded on the top of one side of it or something like that.
No.
I can't get it to focus on the end.
There you go. It's like a keg, one hole for tap, other hole for air.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks great.
Drew said he thinks it's a powder keg to go with the cannons.
I mean, that would make sense. I was kind of thinking that too. I mean,
It's pretty cool.
It would make sense. The handle on it. You can throw a wick in the end of it. Here, watch this.
What you got? What are you gonna do? What's up?
Hey everybody, it's Dom. Dom, welcome to ShelfGravy.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Dom?
What's
Are we
up, Dom?
painting
Hi, Dom.
barrels?
Painting a barrel.
We're doing all kinds of crazy stuff right now.
Showing
Oh, there
look
you go.
these skills. Oh my god. My fat fingers can't do this.
Nice.
Is that like a TNT, like kind of ready to explode?
I mean, it could be.
Paint Acme on the side.
Yeah. Where's my Roadrunner?
Should have.
Oh man.
The keg to go around the dog's neck.
Oh, like a Saint Bernard.
Yeah, that would be
Dude,
good.
yeah,
you could
yeah.
do a
You put
mythic
it-
wily coyote.
Yeah. Put it around that wolf's neck.
Good old Call of the Wild, my friend.
Well, there's tons of options, and you can grab these barrels at My Action Figure Customs when he
I
does
think.
his sale.
He might not have them in. I don't know.
In stock at the moment. I'm
Yeah,
sure it
right.
will at some point.
That's
really
good.
cool.
But yeah, can do that.
Good stuff. Very cool. Are we ready to do a trivia question? Are you all wrapped up? You done?
I think I'm done. I just have to take it outside and
There we go.
spray her down.
One of you lovely people in the chat can win that barrel right now. If you answer the trivia question correctly
I'm gonna do that right now.
first.
Take it out and seal it.
While Brian does the question.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So
Uh-oh.
that.
I'm obvious
that.
making the cold face.
So I did do a little Google search for medieval powder keg. And look at this.
Medieval powder keg.
Right. And so, like, look at this
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
19th century oak wood iron. Yeah, small wood powder keg. Look at that.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
That black powder. Magic powder.
Antique nautical wood powder keg.
Like that one with the triple X on his grandpa's old cough medicine.
Yeah. I don't think they're keeping milk in that barrel.
Wooden whiskey cask.
No, that's my kind of barrel right there.
Yeah.
That's
That's
Wow.
wild.
forget my hard day barrel.
A little bit of fireball in that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, you could just pop a cork in the ends and
Mm-hmm.
it could be whatever kind of barrel you want it to be.
There you go.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, I guess I better work on this trivia question. I had
you-
something, but I'm changing it up. Man.
Everyone's fingers are poised above the keyboards.
So this might be kind of hard, but maybe not.
Charlotte says, is it alcohol? Is it explosive? Pop the cork and find out. Are you rolling, KJ, before we ask the question?
Yeah, can't leave yet.
And
JDB
trivia
right there.
time. So, Mike, did you finish what you set out to do tonight? Putting
Yeah, kind
work
of.
together.
I got the ogre put together, which I showed already, and I was just trying to come up with something for this. I'm gonna have to. I got everything packed up right now, my legions and whatnot. As Drew likes to make fun of me for not opening them, but I do have to get in and find some parts.
Yeah.
This ought to be interesting, though. I saw several people do customs using this.
Yeah.
The lower half. I got a couple of these. I kind of put this up. This doesn't quite match the sculpt of the face, so I'm going to look for maybe an elf torso or something.
So, like Mike, they people have been cutting off the tail, making like a snake serpent type of character. Or
Yeah. So
A Medusa with the snake end.
yeah. So it'll be like they'll take the snake and then the torso.
Gotcha.
And then it'll just kind of go like that.
Yep.
Pretty cool
Drew's
stuff.
guessing. He's just throwing guesses in the chat.
Ecto 1 Terror Dog.
Gozer
Stay Puff Zulu.
I am the gatekeeper. Don't cross the streams.
It wasn't that bad to cut through it, just so you know, Mike.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't terrible, especially in like the top half that's more plastic than rubber. It wasn't terrible.
Okay. I'll start up pretty high. Well, you guys want this head, right?
I mean, if you want to send it, I'm sure we'll figure something out fun to do with it.
I'll try to decide what diameter I need, and that'll tell me how high up or down I have to cut it. So
yeah, it'll be fun. I'm sure.
I will keep you guys in mind.
Thanks, Mike. Sorry.
Once that's completed, would that be considered the most stable mythic legion that you have in your collection?
Yeah, probably.
Goodness.
Yeah, this one here's a little shelf diver.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
She's not as well. There's let's see, who's the worst one? Probably Gwendolyn Heavensbrand. She's always falling.
That's mine's favorite.
The more you mess with them, the looser their joints get. And I put that stuff on their joints every so often, and it stiffens them up. But
what stuff? Like
it's not Future. It's the company that bought Future, and that's
Pledge?
still the active ingredient. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
And we're back.
Hi. Gloss applied.
Hey. And
wow, look at that. I'm like,
things are prime or
shave my head.
Things are. It's just the light in here.
There you go, buddy. Just there you go. Just like that. Nah. You gotta bet it the other way.
Like that. All right. Cool. Wow.
Dude, do you see how bright my forehead is? The light in here is so bright that it.
Yeah.
Wow, where'd all my hair go?
To your chinny chin.
What's that? You're fine.
Okay, so some Ghostbusters trivia. Now, you just can't be some nonchalant, passerby of this movie, right? If you've seen this movie multiple times, which I hope many of you have, you should be able to get this. And so maybe to help jog your memory, I'm going to share my screen. And I want to make sure the answer is not listed here, which it is not. Okay. So, this scene in the movie.
Oh, best scene in the movie.
Okay. All right. So here, what we're looking at is this is Bill Murray's character, Peter Venkman, And this is early on, and he's working at a university, and he's performing an experiment with these 2 test subjects. And so we got the guy, we got the pretty girl, and basically he's testing the negative reinforcement, or the effects of negative reinforcement on ESP capability. So basically he holds up these cards, and you have to guess what's on the card. So he's not showing you the picture that's on the card, and you have to guess what it is. And then if you're wrong, he gives you an electric shock. So basically the girl keeps guessing wrong, but since he's flirting with her, he doesn't shock her. But the guy basically he guesses wrong too, but he eventually gets it right. And Peter still says he's wrong, shocks him anyway, which is great. So the question is, and I hope that someone gets this, is what did the guy actually guess was the right answer, even though Peter shocked him? So what was that picture on the back of that card?
Oh, I know the answer.
I think I know. I think I'm close anyway.
Oh shit.
That's a good question.
Oh.
Someone get it?
Let's see, who did we get?
I think Drew's right.
Well, I have the chat up.
Wes.
Oh.
Yeah,
it depends.
Yeah, but it's not he has to put it all together.
Is squiggly and wavy the same?
It is. I would say it is, but
what's he say though?
He actually says it's a couple of wavy lines.
And then he clarified his answer below. He's right. But put it all together. Put it all together.
But they're squiggly. They're wavy. They're the same thing, right?
Yeah, but there's a number of them. You got. There's a number of them.
Well, no, the actual phrase that he says is a couple of wavy lines. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Who's the judge and jury on this? I wasn't going to be super specific.
Well, that's up to you then.
Yeah, it's
up to me. I came up with the question.
I would give it to Wes since it's
All right, Dom. Dom says Wes gets.
I think squiggly lines.
A couple of squiggly lines, but basically, it's just a couple of wavy lines.
I think there were 3 in total, right?
It's 3. Yeah. The guy says it's just a couple of wavy lines, I think.
Some wavy lines.
Actually, I don't know if we should be showing this. I don't want to get friggin' flagged or whatever.
I might get flagged.
But yeah, so Wes gets it.
Wes, you win a
barrel.
Wes.
I'm sorry, Gort.
Oh.
Who's the next in line?
Dom's like, I'll be the bad guy. I pick.
Thanks, Dom.
No worries.
He's on the show 15 minutes.
Yeah,
and
15 minutes. I've already send all complaints to Dom Negrasso at gofuckyourself.com.
I like that one.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Go fuck yourself.
Aw, Drew's sad.
Well, I'm glad that a lot of people knew this. I am so happy. Because I thought it was going to be really obscure, but it wasn't. But I love how people remembered the exact image on the card is 3 squiggly lines, but the guy actually says it's just a couple of wavy lines. He's like, no, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It's just not your day.
His gum flies out of his mouth.
His gum flies out of his mouth.
It's tough, man.
Get that 20. You do anything in college to get that $20. That beer money.
Yeah, beer money.
Beer money.
Well, I guess if that's it, we can check up on Brian and see if he's done doing what he was gonna do tonight.
Oh yeah.
And
where am I?
Go from there.
Yeah. So basically, I got her out. I messed with her. Got a couple heads. screwed up. There she is.
Wow.
Nice.
She's just, and I put the roller skates on.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, this figure's a lot of fun. It comes with a stand and everything too.
Hmm.
So yeah, you can just fiddle around with this thing all day long. Get her in a whole bunch of different poses. But you need it comes with a tool to adjust the eyes. So, and you got to take the face off to do that. So it's just little extra, little bit.
Drew's gonna go cry on Facebook.
Man, I'm sorry too. Man, you just gotta be quick, because I remember at the beginning, Drew's like, I saw that movie once as a kid, and he still remembered the wavy lines.
Still remembered it.
Yep.
See what happens. Negative reinforcements really applies. It works out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just not your day.
Wasn't he getting like all frustrated and stuff? And he goes, I don't know, three wavy lines, and then
he's like,
and he's like, when the girl says the answer, he doesn't show the card to him, and like when he says the answer wrong, he would show the card, and like that last time when he said it, he doesn't show him the card.
Yep. Yes. And he goes, I'm trying to find the negative effect. He goes, I'll tell you the effect. It's pissing me off.
Yeah.
You volunteered, didn't you? We're paying you for this.
I think I need to watch that now.
Oh, it's so good.
I know.
That's one of the few movies I have on
movie.
DVD. I don't think it's streaming anywhere right now.
We got him.
Dickless here made us turn it off. Is this true? Yes. This man has no dick.
Yes, he has no dick. Is that true?
I love too in the beginning. It's just like the subtle humor, because like the old lady, old librarian, basically gets scared by the ghosts, and they're like, you got these schmucks coming from some college to interview her, ask her questions. He's like, excuse me, are you menstruating at this time? And the guy goes to him, he goes, I don't think that's appropriate. He's like, back off, man. I'm a scientist.
Oh, I love that movie. Toy Mafia, I want you to know that you are the only person in the chat that we will accept an emoji answer from for a trivia question.
One of these days.
Just letting you know, buddy.
There will be.
If there's an emoji for wavy lines, I would have accepted that.
Yeah. Yep.
One of these days, he'll be able to answer an emoji.
He will.
And he'll get
it. I believe it'll happen.
Yep.
But, well, I'd say we can wrap this up and eat a steak.
I'm hungry.
Steak time.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. So we go around with where can we find each other, and so everyone else can find us if they want to, and shut her down for the night.
Shut her down.
Mr. Mike, where can we find you?
Mike Wells on Facebook. Here every other Wednesday, and in the chat on Monday and Tuesday on Into the Realm and Breaking the Mold, respectively. And that's about it.
Mike, in 2 weeks, what kind of changes are we going to see to your backdrop?
Oh.
I'm not sure yet. Oh, you know what? I was talking about getting some detolfs back there. And
Detolfs? What are you going to put in those? Giant Transformers?
No. Maybe Mythic Legions.
Wow.
Mythics behind glass.
I'm actually thinking about putting Transformers in front of me here and then putting Legions in the... I'm not sure yet, Brian.
Transformers in the front.
Oh, we got
Legions
2
in the
weeks
back.
before we see you again.
It's a process. You'll be switching them up back and forth.
But I had mentioned it. I said, I might take some of my allowance money and buy some detolfs. And she goes, well, we can just maybe use budget money for that. And I'm like, oh. She goes, how many do you want? And I said, 4 would be good to start with. And she goes, well, how much are they? I'm like, well, they're like $60, and then the light package is like $30, so about $100 after tax.
then you got to get the calyx or the besta to stand them on. You can't put them
stand
on
them
the
on.
floor, Mike.
Yeah. So
You can't do that.
$500 probably.
Bobby would disown you if you put your defaults on the floor.
Aww.
If I leave him on the floor?
Yeah, I can't do that.
If he saw my collection, he'd probably disown me in a second anyway.
Nah.
I'm not any kind of organized or anything like that.
Our Mythic Legions aren't in DTOS.
No.
We have a whole bunch of other stuff in DTOS.
Yeah.
The one good thing about them is if they fall, they're not going to fall far.
Yeah.
Good. I got some stuff that are way up on top, and they're on the floor, and they hit all kinds of shit on the way down too. So
yeah,
collateral damage.
Well, Mike, if you decide not to put them behind glass doors, I recommend the Vitz Joes.
Oh yeah, yep.
So you still get a glass shelf bottom, but which doesn't exactly help Mythic stand sometimes, but they do okay.
Well, what I like about that is I have 3 glass shelves here, and you can see through the bottom of them, so you're getting a really good view of everything.
That's very true.
So yeah,
I will say that the museum wax stuff does help with like keeping feet planted on a shelf.
These 3 metal ones that I'm gonna get ready to put together, screw them all together. I have some magnetic tape, and I've cut out pieces that look like they're like the shoe or the foot, and you stick it on the bottom of them, and you can put them in all kinds of crazy poses, and they'll stay.
That's creative.
Stuck to the shelf because the shelves are metal. So
Drew says you want to be like Jeremy. I'm telling you, man, is Jeremy in like an 8x8 room, and he's just got all the walls lined with DTOFs?
I think so.
I'm hoping someday he surprises us all and has them lit up, because it's almost like he's got one light in the center of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And, I would love to see him like just surprise us one day. Be like,
it's very clean out.
And it's like, whoosh.
It's very clean out. The other setup though.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Brian, where can we find you?
Oh, hey, at Brinkalizer on Instagram. Then tune in here to this channel many times a week. You can find me.
Many, yeah. Hey, Dom. Can anybody find you anywhere?
No. I'm in the Lost and Found at your local shopping center. So if you want to find me, just go there.
Okay.
No, but you can find me in the groups.
Breaking the mold.
Also Breaking the Mold on Tuesday nights. And thank you, Brian. I actually, sent a message. Actually, everyone was hanging out, and I get this invite to ShelfGravy. So I'm a little happy and surprised.
That was a cool surprise.
Say hello to you guys. And
Woohoo!
I'm gonna call my mom.
I got on the gravy time. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And
heck yeah! Thanks for stopping by.
Definitely.
Yeah. I'll hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, well. Find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. Because I guess that's my only means of social interaction. You can find me Monday nights on ETR on the Rama Collectors YouTube channel. You can find me here every other Wednesday, doing the Gravy Time show, working the Shelf Gravies.
Gravy Time.
And you can find me on Thursday nights on the Total Package Podcast with the girls on the Total Package Podcast YouTube channel. We're Thursday nights at 8:30, and usually there is more shenanigans going on than we know how to handle.
Nice.
Where can we find you?
Slumped over drawing pictures on people. Or slumped over painting. No, JD Brocious on Facebook and Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. Tuesday nights on Breaking the Mold at 8 o'clock. You can find me here on the ShelfGravy show. And then next week will be an all new Figure Banging. So
on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays.
At the same time.
Opposing.
Alternating.
alternating.
Ace said he was really sore after doing the HasLab Unicron last week.
Yeah.
You gotta work out.
I was gonna say sore as in like physically sore
physically
or,
sore.
or
Physically
emotionally
sore.
No,
He was physically sore. I told
Dude,
him
that
he
should
needs
be-
to ride a bike.
That should be like a new, like, half-hour podcast for us, working out with the Unicron, and like people transform it, lift it, turn it into a ball, and use it as a medicine ball.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
I mean, you can just see
Don't
the
drop
sweat
Do
pouring
squats
off of him.
with it, like holding it out, squatting.
Come on, you puny humans, work out.
Oh my gosh. You guys.
Well,
On that note,
with that, at the end of the day, I don't know. No, sorry.
Hey, that's my line. Don't steal my line, guys. You gotta give me 10 cents now.
10 cents.
Royalties.
Wow.
Wow. That's serious.
Yeah, it's not breaking the bank with my royalties here.
Cool. Well, thank you to the chat. Thank you for everybody in the chat.
Thanks, guys.
It's wonderful to see you each and every time.
Thanks for sending your pictures too. Like
Yes.
seeing everybody's stuff.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Drew.
Share all the things.
Share them.
Yep.
And we will show them.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Right.
Night, folks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.